The fear of not being able to access a toilet or a restroom when away from home is very real. It's surprisingly common and it's ruining people's lives. Hi, I'm Stuart, and I help people overcome this anxiety so they can stop the worrying and get their life back without the panic attacks, without the fear of embarrassment and shame. So if you can't go anywhere without worrying where the nearest bathroom is, whether that's short car journeys, going away on vacation, or just socialising with friends, this video is for you. Now perhaps you've been living with this for a while, or it's just started to take over your life recently, and you may have the support of family and friends, but the pressure on them is unfair and it's making you feel guilty. And you might be using Imodium to help, but feel it's only masking things, and you want to feel you can travel on holiday or just go anywhere without the anxiety of thinking you're going to lose control and forever worrying about where the nearest toilet is. Well, look, you don't need to live with this anymore. You can stop taking the Imodium and doing all the other avoidance behaviours. You can avoid this, or you can overcome this, and you can be spontaneous again and just be normal without the fear, without the worry, without the pressure on yourself and your loved ones. So how do we stop the worry? Well, firstly, it's important to understand this toilet anxiety is not created consciously. It's not like it's an illness you've caught from someone, and you certainly haven't decided to act in this manner. In fact, it's probably just seemingly come out of nowhere and gotten worse over time. And you might have given it a lot of thought and tried to connect it to some event or some trigger from the past. It could have been something from childhood or adolescence, or a particularly stressful time in life. There does seem to be a correlation with major life events, which might have been stressful in some way. Starting school, for instance, or college, getting married, a new career, and so on. Normally it seems to start with a particular event that scares the subconscious. And the subconscious has one primary task in life, and that is to keep us safe. If something happens which scares us or even embarrasses us, the subconscious will always try to avoid the same situation or similar situations. You see, the subconscious runs a default program every time it encounters a situation. It runs a program based on previous experience, a default response based on what worked to get us out of danger in the past. Even if the situation is different now and the old default response is totally inappropriate and unhelpful, it will still run the old pattern. It's just how we work. And by implementing all the different coping mechanisms, such as Imodium, avoidance, and so on, all we are doing is reinforcing the fear and justifying the subconscious response of wanting to move us away from what it perceives as danger. Danger which is very often in the form of embarrassment and shame. So we have to address this issue at a subconscious level. This is where change needs to happen. This is where deep-rooted feelings and expectations around situations need to be replaced with more appropriate and helpful behaviour, so the subconscious no longer senses danger. And this is what I help my clients do. And when subconscious beliefs change, the fear can collapse and the worry and anxiety just melt away.